Hi, my name's Christy Streifkirk.
Hey y'all, I'm Molly.
Today, I'm excited to share some interviewing tips you can use
For UX design and research opportunities with Amazon student programs. For the presentation, you should be prepared to talk about 2 projects.
Pick ones that best showcase your design or research skills.
We recommend you use some sort of slide deck,
Anything from Figma or Miro or even PowerPoint.
or Keynote, or just a PDF.
Make sure you're telling the story behind your design decisions and make it clear to your audience the progression through your slides.
Keep explanatory text to a minimum.
Make sure you're keeping consistent formatting throughout the presentation.
This will help the reviewers understand which is the presentation and which is the work that you actually did.
If you're showing screens or images, make sure they're big enough for your audience to follow.
Aim for fewer, bigger images rather than trying to crowd one slide with a ton of small images.
When it comes to what to present, pick your strongest projects, even if they are the ones you included in your application.
Start with a clear problem statement. Then go into the process that you went through and then show us the final design. Then wrap up with what impact it had on your end customer.
Here are some key things to keep in mind when telling your stories,
The problem statement, or what you were trying to solve.
and how that problem statement came to be.
If you did research, and if so, what kind?
What kind of user feedback did you get, and how did that impact some of your decisions or features?
The challenges that you faced throughout the process.
And how did you deal with them to move forward?
And any numbers, metrics, or quotes to demonstrate the value or impact of your project.
Make sure you're threading your customer through the story from start to finish.
If you're a UX research candidate, help us understand the impact of your research by explaining the problem that you're originally trying to address, the process you went through to address it, and then any impact changes that were made or projects that emerged because of the research you did.
Make sure you aren't walking through your presentation for the first time during the interview. Practice out loud with friends or family.
That'll give you a sense of how long it will take to work through each project. If you're going way over or way under the time frame,
You want to make sure that you have time to get through both of your projects without feeling rushed to get through the second one.
Another thing that I commonly hear from folks during the presentation is using we instead of I.
Take credit for the work you did and call out where you collaborated with peers on your team.
We're interviewing you, and we want to hear exactly what you did.
Be ready to talk through your solutions and the rationale or data you used to make them.
Take a deep breath whenever you need it. All of your interviewers are rooting for you, so if you need just a second to take a sip of water, pause, or take a deep breath, please do.
Thanks so much for taking the time to watch.
And good luck!